Cowboys at Dolphins. The line is even. The over-under is at 47.5. Tony Romo is back.
Yeah.
Finally.
No.
We have our Dallas team from week 1 is finally back together in one piece.
Avoid it all.
Avoiding it all. I activated him off of my season-long league, and I'm starting him.
Wasn't Joseph Randall their starting running back at the beginning of the season? This is not week 1 Cowboys, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Joe Randall.
Yeah, I don't
RIP.
know. This is the one where I want to say Vegas got the over/under wrong.
You think it's too high?
I do, but I'm not afraid of the stars in this game for Miami. I think Landry might be underpriced slightly.
Okay.
I think Lamar Miller, again, with all this JA stuff going on, people are afraid of him. So I think that's, I think last week 25% of the snaps went to Ajayi. Ajayi, yeah, there you go. I think that, and so I saw a bunch of people in the fantasy world were going off about, oh man, we got to make sure that we include him next week. I think it's the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then I'm not afraid of Des Bryant either. Some potential there, but
Yeah.
I don't like going deep with any sleepers in this game.
I'm going to go, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I like Lamar Miller. I have Lamar Miller in some lineups too. He's a great pass catcher, especially in DraftKings.
Mm-hmm.
In DraftKings, I have Lamar Miller in, there's my tournament lineup. He's 6,200. He has, over his past few weeks, 6 receptions, 7, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5. He gets work in the passing game, and that's great in a PPR format like DraftKings. Dallas, I'd use Tony Romo in a tournament. What's his price? On FanDuel, he is
6,000 on DraftKings
and 8,000 on FanDuel. So he's in that range where, I mean, why play Tony Romo when you could play Matt Ryan against the Colts for $200 cheaper?
in FanDuel.
In
DraftKings,
FanDuel.
he is cheap.
Or why? Yeah, exactly. So we'll just look at FanDuel for this.
Though
So,
you could play Cutler and save 900. Cutler's 5,100.
exactly. So I think, and it's the smarter play, but sometimes smart always doesn't win in these stupid gambling fantasy games. So I think Tony Romo is worth consideration in a tournament because I don't think he's going to be highly owned. That said,
I'm just
Dallas
scared
is
of-
one of those teams, and I think this happens for the Steelers, the Packers, and the Cowboys in that their players are always going to see just a tick more ownership because they have that nationwide fan base that's all over the nation. So all those Cowboys fans are revved up to throw Romo into a lineup.
What do you think about throwing Castle into a FanDuel Thursday lineup just in case?
It's bold. It's really bold.
Because I see this
The
being
cost of entry needs to be less than $2 for me to make that decision. I'll throw away $1 to do that.
Okay. I'll enter a dollar tournament and throw away $1 on the side just to validate that risk.
Yeah.
But like Landry Jones last week going out on the first drive of the game and seeing Ben Roethlisberger come in, I feel like with Romo and with where they're at, one thing goes the slightest bit wrong. It's like, no, we got to sit him and save him.
Yeah, true.
So,
although they're 2-7 and they still have a shot at the division.
yeah, that's the other thing. This is actually their do or die week.
Yeah.
Literally.